10 reasons why every gearhead should drive a Volkswagen Golf GTI. Little could Volkswagen know that way back in 1976, when they dropped a 110 horsepower 1.6-liter engine into its little Golf runabout, that they would define an entire segment of the automobile. In creating the first Golf GTI, the boffins at Volkswagen set themselves upon a seemingly never-ending quest to create the perfect hot hatch, a success story that competitors were keen to replicate, with the likes of Peugeot and Nissan slapping the GTI badge on hot versions of its cars. Now perceived as a design and style icon, the Golf GTI is a car that carries a huge reputation for offering performance car thrills in a daily driver shell, boasting the perfect blend of excitement and practicality. While many may indeed aspire to own the faster and far more powerful Golf R, it is the more affordable GTI model that is viewed as having superior character. It's a vehicle that has become adored by a legion of fans the world over, a trend that it will no doubt continue as the awesome 2022 Golf GTI delights buyers. No matter what corner of the globe you might find yourself in, if there is a road, there will no doubt be a Golf GTI. Whether it be brand new or 40 years old, the Golf GTI is a sales phenomenon that few car manufacturers could even perceive. It is a bundle of fun that needs to be experienced, and here are 10 reasons why every gearhead should drive a Volkswagen Golf GTI. 10. The Golf GTI is a legacy vehicle. Very few car models have weathered the passage of time as proudly as the Volkswagen Golf GTI, a vehicle that has not once budged from its opening gambit as an affordable, family-friendly hot hatch that delivers honest performance in a neat package. Here is a car that has continued to move with the times and constantly evolves, not to survive but to ensure that it is offering the benchmark-setting standards that it has become associated with, making the Golf GTI as a true hero car. 9. An everyday do-it-all performance car. Anyone who drops in behind the steering wheel of a Golf GTI will quickly realize and get what the vehicle is all about, and that is its ability to be the Swiss Army knife of small cars. Give it a task and the GTI will do it without complaint or fuss. Many have noted how the Golf GTI is a great compromise, in that it's a pocket-sized sports car that will ferry the family around safely, in comfort with plenty of trunk space, but let them have fun when needed. That's no compromise, that's the pure genius of the Golf GTI. 8. Approachable and forgivable. A balanced tool that won't bite when the throttle is buried, the Golf GTI is a great place to learn the fundamentals of fast driving, whether the experience is to be savored in a cherished classic model or one of the more muscular modern versions. Choose a mark and settle in for a wonderfully enlightening experience as the blend of a fantastically engineered chassis, huge levels of mechanical grip, and engines that just beg to have their reverend bands fully explored deliver a true GTI experience. 7. As basic or advanced as you want. The Golf GTI range spans an astonishing and impressive life cycle, with production currently sitting at over 45 years, and with 8 generations of cars to choose from. Picking out a suitable Golf GTI that meets your specific needs won't be an easy task. From the refreshingly basic setup of the Mark I with its manual 4-speed gearbox and analog clocks to the highly sophisticated TFT dashboard and 7-speed DSG transmission in the Mark 8, the Golf delivers what you need whatever the time period. 6. It's the Pokémon of cars. A rampant little bundle of fun, Volkswagen has released numerous special edition Golf GTIs over the years, meaning that spotting a limited run model has become something of a hobby and lifelong passion for some Mark fans. Plus, the chances of collecting them all would take nothing less than a win on the lottery, as Volkswagen would release limited runs of enhanced single GTI vehicles within certain global marketplaces depending on overall customer interest. 5. Potential modifications are endless. The Golf GTI has not only become an icon within the mainstream world of performance cars but also a mainstay within the tuning and modification community, serving as one of the most popular base vehicles to start a project with. The only limiting factors when looking to modify a Golf GTI are budgetary constraints and ultimately a lack of imagination, as no matter what can be dreamed up with deep enough pockets it can, and probably has, been built. 4. It's an obvious choice for a reason. When friends or family are in the market for a hot hatch, the long-serving Golf GTI is for some the only suggestion that may spring to mind when recommending a 4-wheeled companion, and that is because gearheads know how good it is. The Golf GTI is the benchmark for cars in its class. It is the measuring stick by which other affordable hot hatches are judged, And the result for most is all too often they fall short of delivering as much as the almost perfect Golf GTI. 3. It's affordable, reliable, and efficient. The sheer numbers of Golf GTIs, from every generation, that are still in daily service today is a glowing testament to the superior build quality that Volkswagen has poured into its fiery little creation, making sure that it lasts. Whatever the budget, a Golf GTI can be bought and enjoyed. Drive them sensibly, and the majority of models will do their best to return respectable fuel economy figures, adding yet another string to the Golf GTI's bow. 2. The only car you may ever need. The Golf GTI is able to tick so many automotive boxes, and it has enough talent to serve as the only car you may ever need to own when faced with general day-to-day living. From the office car park to the racetrack, the Golf GTI brings respect. Possessing a breadth of character that is rarely found in its competitors, the Golf GTI is a polished piece of engineering, an ever-evolving hatch that continued to learn from its past mistakes so that its consumers are given the best it has to offer. 1. An appreciating classic and modern icon. There are few other cars as humble as the Golf GTI that can boast of having such a large fan base, with specialized motor shows, automotive magazines, and YouTube channels all being dedicated to the much-loved and followed hatch. Whatever the age, generation, power output, or state of repair, the Golf GTI is a car that will always have its fans. It's a talking point and a vehicle that often delivers more than it promises and hardly ever disappoints.